Day 30 through 32. So I possibly could have uploaded on actual day 30, but I was so beat. Um, I had the two back-to-back workings beforehand on Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday I got off at midnight. But man, when I got home, just went right to sleep. Didn't even bother to record, didn't bother to do anything. I slept for like 8, 9 hours, which was good. Felt really nice. Afterwards, I had plans to see the Royal Rumble with a friend, another friend. Uh, that turned out pretty well. And the Royal Rumble was alright. Not the exact, like, two results, both the Rumble and John Cena winning, were utter shit, in my opinion. But the rest of the results were just fine. It was what I felt was the best thing to do. Let's see. The thing that I said that I was expecting sort of happened. I was expecting nothing, and I got pretty much what I considered the bare minimum. And it's something that I expected, and it sucks because I wanted to actually like push a little bit of the boundaries of a few things, and just it never ended up happening. And I kind of knew it going in, and it's sort of an internal frustration I have of just at what point do I actually just move on or keep trying. I'm a little bit of a stubborn person. I'll usually just keep trying and hopefully things work out. But I know there's another part of me that's very recently has just been like, you know what, fuck it. I need to just stop with this and just get over it. It's because I've had a lot of stupid disappointment every now and then, and it's really annoying because I keep going back to it. It's something that I keep doing. Like that's like what makes it 10 times worse is that I'm usually okay with doing it again or just failing at it, and I'll be unbelievably hurt or just anything negative, and I'll just keep putting myself in that situation going like it'll be okay next time, when I should like learn from history and not repeat the mistakes I've made and just move on. There's something inside me that just always wants to give people and ideas and things like another shot, another try, because it might be better. It was supposed to be better in the first place, but it wasn't. Today, day 32 was realistically a very, very relaxed day. Um, Spending the night at a friend's place, like, and then waking up at like 7 a.m. and then making my way here. I sort of wanted to take a nap, but I didn't. And then I just stayed at home, did fuck all, because I felt like I needed it. Even though at like 3 o'clock I did mention, I messaged my boss and the person who was the manager in charge of work. I was like, hey, if you're shorthanded, give me a ring. I'm kind of wanting to work. It's that weird thing where it's like I expected to be working a shit ton for the next like I don't know how many weeks just to like get in some cash flow, make up what I lost at FC and all that good stuff. And they gave me 2 weeks of it, and which was great, which is, back to that 50-hour grind, so it's like good 10 hours of OT every week. But now this week, I'm working exactly 40, and I should be happy about that. But in my mind, I'm just kind of just like, I kind of wanted more money. But this day was definitely a necessity. I feel better, and I'm at that point where it's like I'm sort of eager to get back to work, and that's always a good thing. Because that means I'll usually like give two shits about it, and not just like, ugh, I hate life, I hate everything. When's my day offs? Excuse me. What else? That's pretty much it. I have the money for the fursuit. I have it. I have it sitting in my bank account. I now need to actually email mixed candy and just be like, hey, I got the money, here you go. I need to do that like ASAP. But there's a lot of things that I need to just do and I just don't sometimes. Forever the failings of Nomad. But this will be a big step in the right direction, and it'll finally, after like 8 years, 7 years, somewhere around there, of just two relationships ripping it from my hands. The first relationship ripped it out of my hands 3 times, and the second relationship ended it ripping it out of my hands 3 times. There was one time where I personally ripped it out of my own hands, and it was the decision to buy a new computer, or like a badass computer, and or getting my suit. And I was just like, well, I'm going to be using my computer every day, so I decided that was the best investment. Because I could have had it before my last relationship, but I decided not to. But it was the last relationship that did rip it from my hands with no remorse. So that is what that is. I'm just finishing up laundry now, and I'm gonna be going right to sleep, even though it's 2 a.m., which is technically really early for me. But I've been, especially on the days off, I've been like back to that like ruining my sleep schedule, where I should be still up because tomorrow I'm gonna be working till 2 a.m., which is like now. So if I stay up later now and then don't wake up until earlier in the day, then I'll have the energy and just the oomph to just power through it and not care. Whereas on Friday and Saturday, I'm gonna need to be up till 4, and if I'm not up there, then it's like it feels like torture. So we'll see. I am proud of myself for saving the money and getting there finally. Well, not finally, but being able to do this to where it's like I can now send the money. Now the next amount of money is going to be saved for cinnamon, and then or a car. Like we'll need to be a good fur and actually prioritize real life stuff rather than just be like, I'm gonna buy furry shit. Or it's all just gonna get ciphered into TFF. We'll see. I need to look up flights and see how they go and how do I get some cheap ones. Because I looked around a while for FC flights and I got a really good one. So hopefully I'll be able to do something like that for TFF. Time will tell. That's it. I'll catch you all later. Bye.